Legend tells of up in the woods at Wyandotte County Lake Park. Even if you don't see them, they see you. The Cougars. Here's a real quick race report for Mrs. Robinson's Romp, the Cougar Run up at Wyandotte County Park. Hey, it's a trail nerds race, so pre-race and people top-notch scores. So let's focus in on the course itself and on the swag. The course. It's a 5K and a 10K race. And the nice thing about that is it's a very nice first race for a lot of people. So you see lots of kids and of course lots of dogs, which is absolutely delightful in a fun environment. But when you're running single track, I prefer to run in front of the children and the dogs instead of running behind them. So the course was an absolute delightful run. You can see we kind of take off from shelter 14 and run down along the lake line until we get towards the end up by the dam. Then we circle back up that big hill and then come on all the way back around. That's just for the 5K. Then for the 10K, we run right through shelter 14 and on across the road over to run the winter loop backwards. And it's kind of nice. We go up by Fester's Wanderer and run down that big hill. Now that big rocky hill that goes right down to where the train tracks are, oh my goodness, that's a much more difficult hill going up. And when you come across Speed Demon Ridge going uphill instead of downhill, it's much slower. But an absolutely delightful run. The swag. And check out this cool t-shirt with the Mrs. Robinson Cougar. Now this race is called Mrs. Robinson's Romp because of the alleged cougar sightings up there. And Ben's son was actually the one that suggested Mrs. Robinson's Romp as a way to give homage to the cougar. So one of the best parts about this race, one of the more clever parts about this race, is the way in which they keep score. So as you can see, the overall winners are the top Cougar finishers, which are women of a certain, women who are clearly of drinking age. The support was great, $30 for the 10K, fantastic little romp in the woods.